Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
This is who Rodman is, willing to do whatever he can to help the team win. Nice dime right there.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
And here's Rodman outside. Here's Gilmore. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 8. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Rose. And here we go. Jordan going to the... Man! Oh, my! What a play.
Boy, we know how athletic Rose is, guys, but he's also excellent at anticipating on defense.
Here's Ball. Knocked away. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Shots good by Miller.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
It's time for T-shirts.
Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Miles Bridges. And Smith subbed in for Josh Green. Chicago leading by 17. Unloads. And again, Chicago. No good. Love against Smith. And yes, it's good. Smith's got 6.
And how about the burst in that first step? Just right to the rim.
Down low. Here's Sloan. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Noah. Noah's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Love. Here's Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 7.
Hey, the defense has to recognize that Butler is a threat to throw it down. He's about 6'7", maybe 6'8".
Ball, the pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now, here is Miller, the 10-footer. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And this is where Miller continues to improve, creating off the dribble.
Chicago leading by 15. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Smith drives in, pass to Nurkic. And it's Ball in the corner. A 3 ball. They get the rebound. Can't hit that one. Here's Chicago. They led the game at one point by 20. It's Butler that time on the assist by Noah. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Boy, that's just deflating for the defense. I mean, staying tight on Butler, but still not able to prevent the basket.
Here's Theus. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Smith.
The Bulls have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
At the line for the Bulls, Reggie Theus.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
1 second left. He's off on that. That one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting at a 21-point lead to end.
56. The Hornets.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Checking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested from deep range. It just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Setting the floor for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Green in at the small forward. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass the ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Noah's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Rodman. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Noah's got his 4th assist in this one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Ball, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Rodman gets it to go.
I like how selective Rodman is with his shots, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Jordan. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Ball. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
Ball using his size that time to make things happen on the offensive board.
And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Artist Gilmore.
Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Jordan. Hornets with the rebound. Ball surveying the defense. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Ball, the pass to Miller. Feeds to Green. And Pippen pulls it down. Pippen's got 4 rebounds in this game. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 20 points.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Count that one. 7 points from Brandon Miller.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. And here is Ball. 13 points in the game. And the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in. And Curry subbed in for Ball. Pass to Diabate. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Smith checked in for Miller.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Jordan with it. Now Smith defending. Offline from the high post.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Gilmore grabs the miss. So it's Chicago now. Jordan, that's for 2. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter. Charlotte calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Chicago making some changes. Kukoc, he's checked in for Rodman. Jimmy Butler comes in for Scotty. Pippen, and Levine subbed in for Michael Jordan. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Charlotte. Okogie comes in for Green. Now, here's Nurkic. Here's Okogie. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Okogie's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Shot's good by Gilmore.
That's about as far out as you'll see Gilmore go.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds in this game. On its way from Rose for 2. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Shot's good by Gilmore. Gilmore's got 8. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Curry against Levine. From 11 feet away, Curry's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Rose gets the bucket.
And great elevation on that shot from Rose. When his jumper is falling, he becomes a nightmare to defend.
To the right side. Pass to Diabate. Banked in off the glass. Diabate's got 4 points in the quarter. Butler feeling it out a bit. And that one, good.
Well put together Butler, proving that he's just a little too strong there. Not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Smith, no luck. Smith's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. Here's Butler. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 13.
An aggressive mentality, always part of Jimmy Butler's game, taking it right at the defense.
Here's Smith. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Levine inside the 3-point line. No good from the wing. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. In a moment now, State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Tony Kukoc, and it's Gilmore in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mann. Outside Williams. Now Mann. Shot clock at 6. Okogie for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Kukoc. And he uses the glass on the lane. Kukoc has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Chicago. Mann passes to Okogie. Free throw line jump shot. Chicago grabs the miss. Gilmore's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Chicago with a new 14. Shots good by Gilmore. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Looking to end his cold spell. Kukoc with the steal. Near the three-point line, it's here's Gilmore. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Hey, that kind of defense will not prevent Gilmore from scoring. Excellent job converting through contact by Artis.
That one good for 2. Mann's got his first 2 points.
Hey, he's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Out to the right wing. Gilmore. Off target from the wing.
Bulls foul. Tony Kukoc.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Mann.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Third team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Salon. Puts it up from 17. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Armstrong gets the bucket.
When your point guard like Armstrong is able to score inside, that does add another element. Into your offense.
Here's Mann. And again, the Hornets missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that one's good by Noah.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Mann passes to Bridges. And again, the Hornets missing. Here's Chicago. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Noah. The offensive rebound. Love with the bucket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Bridges, no one around him. No good with the triple. Love in the post. Defended by Bridges. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Noah.
Well, I tell you, for a big guy, the passing skills of Noah, impressive. Awesome at getting the ball over to the open man.
Foul. B.J. Armstrong. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Nurkic. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Here's Jordan. Rebound by Okogie. To the inside. Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And it's Theus missing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's the Hornets with the ball. Here's Okogie. Can't cash in from close range.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
From 18 feet away. Rebound by Okogie. And there's the pass to Bridges. Lots of room. Okogie misses.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Second chance shot. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Green, no luck. It's Rodman with the ball for Chicago. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Basket good. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Charlotte making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. Here's Chicago. They're on an 18-6 run. Levine way outside. The quick look, no good that time. Inside, here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Love, he sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Now, here's Ball over Love. And the rejection by Love. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kukoc for 3. That's good. Levine with the assist.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Ball. On the wing, Green. Back to Ball. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
I had it in it. Go for 2 more, then I finish. I said, better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Yeah. I caught my blade. She ain't pop it out and left her at the lows. They won't get up out my way, I move. I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Threw up by some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me 1 car, got a mad. This boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition, that's tripping head out.